The Children's Advocacy Center is a center that provides services for children and families when there are concerns that abuse has occurred. Those services are advocacy support, forensic interviewing, medical examinations, and mental health counseling.
The role of the advocate is we're really the support team for the families that come through our center. We are really the advocate for the voice for the family. When they first walk into the center, we're one of the first faces they see, and we're there to walk them through paperwork and what's going to happen for the day. We want to make sure that any kind of crisis, anything that we can be helping of that day, we want to make sure that we take care of their needs as best that we can. The reason that we really focus on that connection and that relationship with the family is we want to be the people that are their support team. We are going to be walking alongside them through the entire process. We work with the families about community resources, counseling for their kids, counseling for the parents as well. We work a little bit like a middleman for the investigative team and also for the prosecutor's office. We like to tell families we're not directly related to the investigation, but what we do is we are their support team, and so that we can work alongside the investigators, get them resources so that they know what the family needs and what we can best be doing for that child.
As a forensic interviewer, we fall into the process in terms of speaking with the child in a way that's neutral, non-leading, and fact-finding. It gives them an opportunity to share their story in a way that they may have never had the opportunity to do so prior to coming to the Children's Advocacy Center. When we conduct interviews with children at our CACs, we have things in our room that can decrease the stress of that conversation. We want to talk to them in a way that allows us to get on their level. We want to be able to ask the right questions in the right way in order to elicit that reliable information. And it also gives us an opportunity to advocate for children after the forensic interview with our MDT team to explain exactly what we're seeing in that room in terms of dynamics and how children actually do experience abuse. Forensic interviewers were created in terms of being able to speak with that child one time so that they only had to share their story to one professional. So we can look into some of that evidence-based knowledge that we have to explain to our team and to be able to legally defend how kids experience trauma, what that looks like for them, and how that trauma impacts the core of who they are.
We have specialized nurses and equipment here at the Advocacy Center where we are able to offer medical examinations for the children that are seen here. The purpose of that medical examination serves twofold. One of those is the medical side of it as well as the evidentiary side of it. Overall, we want to assure that that child is healthy and that child is safe. Most of the time these exams are going to be normal, but it's just the assurance of knowing that they're healthy and that there's nothing wrong with them that we want to be able to offer them here without sending them somewhere else. We can do evidence collection, sexually transmitted infection testing. Overall, just helping that child to know that there's nothing wrong with them and that nobody's going to know that something happened to them just by looking at their body and that they will heal. Part of that healing is also getting to put their name in a star and among many other children's names to know that they're not alone, they're not the only one who's ever had this examination, plus that this part is over for them. And so we are so very proud to be able to offer that here for them.
The children come to the Children's Advocacy Center and they're originally assigned to an advocate. And the advocate offers every child that comes here counseling services. If the family is interested in counseling, then they are referred to a counselor at the Children's Advocacy Center. We have several on site, and all of our counselors are trained in a therapy model called trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy. And about half of our counselors are trained in play therapy. So that allows us to offer services to children as young as 3 and all the way up to 18. We also offer services to the non-offending family members, such as non-offending parents and siblings. And we try to include the family as much as we can to help the whole family heal. And we continue to offer services to our clients as long as they need it. Our goal is to empower them to feel safe and to have the tools they need to continue to become healthier. We allow them to continue to come here as long as they need, and our door's always open if they need to come back.
As an investigator with the Rogers Police Department, my job is to investigate child physical and sexual abuse cases. Part of that investigation entails an accurate interview with the child. For that purpose, we bring them to the Children's Advocacy Center. Here we can be assured that they will have a detailed interview, an accurate interview that doesn't leave the child feeling judged at all. We partner with the Children's Advocacy Center because it also allows us to work hand in hand with the state police, the Department of Human Services, and also the prosecutor's office to ensure a well-rounded case is presented. The Children's Advocacy Center also offers medical exams for our children. This helps the parents to ensure that their child is not injured in any way, and it also provides the police departments with the crucial physical evidence that they'll need. After the interview is completed, I can be assured that the child's mental health aspect will be taken care of because of the services for counseling that the Children's Advocacy Center offers.
1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys before they reach the age of 18 would have been sexually abused in some way. We can work together to eliminate child abuse and empower children to find their voice to speak up against this abuse. Together we are offering hope and healing for these children in need.